it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to Retro Ranking, where we concentrate on songs more than albums, and sometimes we bring back memories. And this artist does bring back some memories. And we're talking, of course, about Michael Barrett, but we all know him as Shakin Stevens, Welsh singer born on the 4th of March 1948. He was UK's biggest selling singles artist of the 1980s. But he actually before started performing in the late 1960s, but he didn't have no commercial success until the 80s. His most successful hits were nostalgia hits evoking the sound of the 50s. In the UK alone, Shakin Stevens charted 28 top 40 hit singles, including 4 number ones. Memories for me, one of my first girlfriends, she was a huge fan of Shakin Stevens. Posters on the wall job, you know. And I like him because I like rock and roll. I think if you like rock and roll, you're not going to go far wrong here. It's pretty cool. So here are my 10 favourite Shakin Stevens songs. So coming at number 10 from 1985. Number 1 here in the UK. Even got to number 9 in the US. And it's his Christmas song, Merry Christmas Everyone. It's a proper Christmas song. I really do like this. It's very festive. I'm a bit of a sucker for Christmas songs, especially nice ones like that. Excellent track. Okay, number 9. I'm going to go to 1983 now, and a top 3, number 3 for Shaky, and it's I Cried Just a Little Bit. Now, this was a little bit different for Shaky. It's got a little bit of synthesizer in it, and I love the start of this. It is really quirky, very mid-80s sound, but Shakin Stevens is a very good singer, and it's a very, very good track. Okay, coming in at number 8, we're going to go to 1981 now, and the album This Old House. I know this album because I heard it enough. And there's a track on here called Two Hearts, Two Kisses. Now, this was originally written by Otis Williams and Henry Stone, and was a hit for Otis Williams. And it was first got on the Billboard in 1955. Now, this is where Shakin Stevens really sounds like Elvis Presley, and it's a great version of this song. I mean, the original is good, but I think Shaky does a fantastic version of it. Great song. Okay, number 7. We're going to go back to 1980 now. This got to number 24 in the charts, and it's a cover of a great rockabilly song by Buck Owens, and it's Hot Dog. And it originally was released under the pseudonym name of Corky Jones in '56. I think Shakin Stevens' version is far better than the original. I love this. Brilliant stuff. Okay, number 6, another cover from 1983. This one got to number 11, and it's a song written by Dorsey Burnett, who first recorded it in 1958. However, it became a big hit for Ricky Nelson in 1959, and a hit for Shaky. It's Late. Brilliant song. Doesn't matter which version of this you hear, that all 3 of them are great. One of the classics rock and roll songs, done very, very well by Shaky. Number 5, yet another cover. This came out in 1982, number 10. This was first released by Jackie Wilson in 1959. It's I'll Be Satisfied. This is a great song by Jackie Wilson, but once again, I love how this version keeps in the same thing, especially at the beginning, that little bit of quirky piano. It's great on the Jackie Wilson version, and it's as good on Shaky's. I do love this track. I mean, Jackie Wilson, great performer, great singer, and Shaky does do this one lots of justice. Okay, coming in at number 4, we're going to for 1981 and the album Shaky, and a track recorded by Don Gibson, and it's called "Don't Tell Me Your Troubles." This originally came out in 1959. I heard this a lot because of my first girlfriend. She had this album and it was always on, and I just like it, and it brings back so many fond memories. Okay, number 3. Back to 1981, a number 1 hit. So that it's an old classic. First came out in 1956. First recorded by Jim Lowe. Went to number 1 in America. And it's Shaky's version of Green Door, which I came across this single not a couple of weeks ago when I went to a clearage sale. And I love this song. It's one of them songs that's endured time. Everybody likes a bit of Green Door. Excellent track. Okay, number 2, another song that goes back to the 50s. Rosemary Clooney first recorded this. Got in the charts both here in the UK and US in 1954. This got to number 1 for Shaky, and it's This Old House. Everybody knows Rosemary Clooney's version, but this is a great version. I love it. Brilliant track. But my number 1 track, and it is the one that really reminds me of one of my first girlfriends. She's 2 days older than me. It'd be interesting to see what she's doing now. But this song, just every time I hear it, I think of her. And it got to number 2 in 1981, and it's You Drive Me Crazy. I think it was one of her favourites as well. Kept off the top though by Adam and the Ant, so it's not been kept off the top by a bad record. I just love this. Play it all. I love it. And she could do all the shaky moves, and yeah, it was fun time and a fun time to be around. So there we go. There's my top 10 songs by Shaky. But I have got some honourable mentions. So the first one goes back to 1980, and it's got to number 19, and it's another cover. A song that was done by the Blasters. It's called Marie Marie. And that came out in 1980 as well. It's a really good version, very similar. Great track. Okay, next one comes from 1982. It was number 1 for him. And it's Oh Julie. It's a rock and roll track with accordion in it. And it works. And it's quirky. I do like that. And then my last one is from 1984. Top 10 hit again for him. And it's a track called A Letter to You. Just a great rock and roll song. Very uplifting. Some great vocals. And a great lyric. I do like that song. So there we go. There's a bit of Shakin Stevens. Really, as I said, brings back lots of fun memories. Okay, that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow, and it's Marathon Day. And we got a request, and it's actually from Dave, a band that he discovered. Now, Dave loves reading, and he likes folk music. And this is a combination of both. It's called the Book Shop End Band, and what they do, their songs are inspired by novels. And if you like folk music, you'll like these. They are really good. It's a husband and wife duo, and they play all the instruments on it. So it's really good and fun and quirky. So that's all coming tomorrow. So have a good day and bye for now.